Welcome back to the channel. I'm really glad to have you here. Today we're going to talk about Hawthorn Berry Tea. I'm going to go through my winter routine. Now, as of making this video, recording this video, we are in the middle of winter here in Australia, and I'm going to reflect back on Finland's long and dark winters that range anywhere between 6 to 7.5 months. And I was always searching for something that could help with calming my nervous system, supporting my heart, and lifting my mood all at the same time. I didn't want any caffeine. I didn't want any complicated steps. And that is when I discovered Hawthorn Berry Tea. This is a wonderful centuries old herbal remedy that I now reach all year long. Now, in this video, I'm going to walk you through everything that you need to know to brew the perfect cup of Hawthorn tea based on personal experience as well as traditional wisdom. So whether you are new to herbal teas or if you're looking to deepen your wellness ritual, this video is for you. It will help you to get started the right way. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Click on the bell icon in order to be informed on all our new daily videos. So first of all, what is Hawthorn berry tea and why is it so powerful? Hawthorn is also known as Cretagus. Produces tiny red berries that is used by herbalists for centuries. And these berries, they're packed with medicinal compounds. They include flavonoids, cyanides, and antioxidants that all support four main things. They support number one, your cardiovascular health and circulation. They also support number two, emotional calm and nervous system regulation. Number three, digestive support after meals. And lastly, number four, gentle blood pressure balancing. And I first tried Hawthorn tea when I was dealing with occasional stress-related heart palpitations and winter fatigue, and I was really struggling with my winter blues as well. My herbal mentor suggested a blend with hawthorn and hibiscus, and at the same time also when I was foraging I did find hawthorn berries, and after correctly identifying them I was able to collect a couple, dry them, and then turn them into tea later on as well. And I've got a video where I take you out with me on a walk to one of the Finnish forests, harvesting and foraging for natural herbal edibles, linked in the description box below if you would like to check that out later. After just 1 week of using the blend of hawthorn and hibiscus tea, I noticed a difference in both my mood and my energy. So let's talk about choosing the right berries. Are you going to use dried, fresh, or even frozen? Now, you'll usually find hawthorn berries in three main forms. Starting with fresh berries, they're really hard to find unless you forage or you grow them, but once you do, they are full of flavor. And we were lucky in Finland to have access to local hawthorn tree, and then we were able to forage them. And also there was the hawthorn dried version being sold in the health food store as well. Now let's go to option number two, which is fresh berries. These are convenient. These are ideal for deconcussions, for making your own DIY tinctures, as well as blending them into smoothies. And lastly, we have the most common form. It's the dried berries. And this is best for beginners. It has a long shelf life. It's easy to measure. They sell it on Amazon, eBay, iHerb as well. And if you're just starting out, I would always recommend for the dried organic berries because they have a deep reddish purple color. I would avoid any dried berries that are pale or that are overly dried because this can indicate that they have lost their potency. Of course, if you're able to correctly identify and forage fresh berries, go ahead and do so. So let's talk about how to brew the perfect cup of hawthorn tea. And this is where most people go wrong. Brewing hawthorn correctly brings out both the flavor as well as the benefits, and you want to achieve that perfect balance here. So let's talk about my basic brewing method. So I go ahead and I use a tea infuser, or you can use a muslin cloth to hold the berries, and you add anywhere between 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried hawthorn berries per cup of boiling water. And then you steep for around 15 to 20 minutes. And for a stronger deconcoction, you can simmer in the saucepan for about 20 minutes. I personally use 2 teaspoons per cup. It also gives a richer color and a more stronger flavor, and the result is a deep red color, slightly tart infusion, and it feels as comforting as it is effective. And you can also notice that I do add a little bit of hibiscus as well. They're both red, and the hibiscus adds a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of tartness to it, as well as the benefits that way. So what should you sweeten and flavor in order to balance it? Because Hawthorn does have a very strong tangy taste, and not everyone likes that. It's like a mix of sour cherry and crab apple. So if you prefer something sweeter, here's what I use to balance it. I use raw honey for added immune support. Just make sure you add it once the tea is cooled down, because if you add it to the hot tea, then the honey will lose its potency. I also add maple syrup for a rich earthy undertone if that's what you're looking for, or you can also use stevia for a sugar-free option. That's when I'm following, for example, the keto diet or a specific meal plan where I stay away from sugar completely. And my kids also enjoy a version with local honey and a splash of lemon, and it's our go-to as a little treat after play wellness tea during the colder months as well, and they really enjoy that. And during the summer months, sometimes we do popsicles. We just put it in a popsicle and we put it in the freezer, and they enjoy it that way. Also, let's talk about my favorite herbal blends with Hawthorn. Now, on its own, Hawthorn is really powerful, but when you are able to pair it with the right herbs, it becomes a wonderful super blend, and this is what we're trying to achieve here. So I'm going to go through the winter energy blend that we use, starting with 2 teaspoons of dried hawthorn berries, 1 teaspoon of dried hibiscus, 1 slice of fresh lemon, half a teaspoon of dried mint. You can also use 3 fresh leaves of mint instead of the dried. And as optional, 1 teaspoon of pomegranate juice or pomegranate molasses. And you go ahead and you steep for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then you sip warm. And this blend helped me stay emotionally grounded through Finland's icy winters, and it also became my daily ritual to reconnect and to restore. Here are some other great mixings that I would like to introduce you to. We've got lemon slices. This will really add brightness to your energy blend, as well as vitamin C. We've got fresh mint. This will help you to give you a cooling digestion benefit. We've got cranberries. This will complement the tartness and support urinary health as well. And pomegranate. This is more for antioxidants, as well as a deep, rich red flavor and color. So when and how can you drink it? You can enjoy Hawthorn tea once or twice daily. You can enjoy it in the morning for a gentle energy. If you want to have it after meals, this will help to support digestion. And lastly, if you want to have it in the evening, it will help you with achieving a sense of emotional calm. It's naturally caffeine-free, which is absolutely amazing for my kids as well, making a perfect tea before bed or during your wind down routine. And in summer, I chill it with a few drops of rose water for a cooling iced tea. Let's talk about some safety tips and who should avoid using it, because Hawthorn is generally safe for most people, but there are a few things I want you to be aware of. So I want you to avoid it if you are on any sort of heart medication. I want you to consult your doctor if you are using a low blood pressure medication, or if you have any sort of heart conditions as well. I want you to stick to 1 or 2 cups per day unless advised by a professional otherwise. And also lastly, most importantly, is to always start slow and monitor how your body responds. It's gentle, but it is also classified as a medicinal herb, so always listen to your body. So why Hawthorn is more than just a tea for me? So for me, Hawthorn is not just another herb. It's actually a ritual. It's a moment where I just pause, I reconnect, I nourish my heart physically as well as emotionally. And I brew it specifically in times when I feel emotionally overwhelmed. And I do feel overwhelmed in most of the time that I'm dealing with a lot of hectic rituals and routines and chaos every now and then as well. So I sip it after deep conversations or long days, and I make friends going through issues with fatigue, it's like a hug in a mug. It's rooted in ancient wisdom as well, and it is a beautiful herbal ally. It's easy to make, deeply nourishing. It's backed by both science and tradition. I will link some clinical trials linked in the description box below so you can dive in and you can discover the wonderful clinical evidence that has proved its benefits and its side effects as well. So if you're curious about heart-centered herbalism, this is the perfect place to start. With just a few berries, a pot of water, and intention, you can actually create something truly healing. So let me know in the comment section below, have you tried Hawthorn Berry Tea before? Let me know in the comments what your experience has been, or even share with me your favorite tea blend. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to bookmark it, share it with someone who would benefit from it, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and have a great day. All the best.